Ding dong, the witch is dead. Big old witch, ugly old witch. Ding dong, the big old witch is dead. Hello, YouTube. How are you? How are you? It's such wonderful news. Found out yesterday, of course. I know everybody's not they don't follow news like some of us do. But there's been one annoying character on CNN for the last 2 years. This horrible human being called Paris Dennard. Those of you who watch cable news are familiar with him. I don't know why CNN chooses to put him on so often. They say he's been on CNN over 100 times. So I guess he's some kind of a consultant or a commentator. They always put him on. Usually, if it was an issue involving any race, anything about race, they put him on. He is a Trump supporter, and he's a Republican. This man, YouTube don't like me to use the C-O-O-N word, so I will refrain from using that. This person actually makes me sick in my stomach. I have to go and take a break every time he comes on, because he's always, whatever the issue is around race, he's always on the opposite side. He is a white man with a black face, and they always use him for all issues, particularly concerning any kind of affirmative action, any issue involving race. He's against affirmative action. He said everybody should be treated the same. This person is so disgusting to me, and always has been. So I take pleasure in his fall. So a week ago, he went on here with this guy named Philip Mudd. Philip Mudd is another contributor to CNN. He's called in usually to discuss anything about the military and, of course, Trump, as Trump relates to military actions and so forth. Those two were on together, and that man got so hot, he was telling Paris to go away, get out. He was livid. And I can see why he was livid. They were discussing this issue that Trump has created with these security clearances, right? And Paris Dennard, puppet for the Republicans, comes on there and tells these people, tells them that they have security clearance. They are only doing it for money, and how they get money when they leave the government because they have a security clearance. They're able to demand more money. And I'm thinking, what is the issue? So what if they can make a living after they leave the service? What, they able to serve until the day they die? I don't take offense at that military people are able to make consulting fees and so forth. Of course, they still have to feed their family. The military don't pay them no huge sums of money. So if they have information, valuable information, it can be used for good, and they have a security clearance because they went through the process and people know who they are and that they can be trusted. So what do they make a few dollars? But Paris Dennard takes offense to that. He thinks they all should lose it. How you going to speak on somebody else's livelihood after they didn't serve this damn country? They were fortunate enough to not be killed. These are serious people. This guy, Philip Mudd, was not only head of, I think, CIA and FBI. He was certainly very involved. Had high positions in those positions. He's highly qualified. But I take offense if he goes out and he makes a little more money because he has security clearance. Why would I give a fuck about that? Anyway, let me stay on topic. This dude, he got into it with him on CNN, right? I told you he's hard to watch, so I had stepped out of the room when they showed his face. But when I came back, they were in the heat of the argument. I'm going to post it down here in this description, this CNN clip. I believe I can do that without any trouble to myself. So you know what I'm talking about exactly. Anyway, coincidentally, after this encounter, suddenly the Washington Post has information on this dude, Paris Dennard, the hated one. Suddenly, he messing with these guys from the CIA and FBI, right? Dumbass. 2 days later, Washington Post posts an article. They get information about how this dude is a pervert on the job. How he was at, he used to work for, where did he work? Arizona State University, and he had done inappropriate things, touching, actually putting his tongue on a woman's neck, telling him he wants to do the with her and all this kind of shit. And I'm thinking, first of all, I was amazed. I was so amazed that these were women that he was abusing. That blew me away. I said, I had to get my gaydar adjusted. Something's wrong with it. So I would have called that one in a flash. I wouldn't even have thought about it. But apparently this guy likes women. And he likes to use his position with women because these women worked for him. He whispered in their ear that he wants to do that with them. All kinds of inappropriate behavior where he was actually fired from Arizona State for his sexual behavior, inappropriate sexual behavior. So he gets in a heated argument with the CIA, FBI man. Coincidentally, 2 days later, this article appears from the Washington Post. Now, how the Washington Post get this information? Coincidentally, 2 days later, who knows? All I know is that dude is gone. I will not have to look at his face no more. He's everything involved with race. He's always on the opposite side. I don't know if this dude got some kind of fetish about slavery or what his issue is, how he can go in there and defend all of this ridiculous bullshit that Trump puts out. No matter how ridiculous it is, no matter how racist it is, he always has a spin in the other direction. Now you go to a Trump rally, you won't see but two black faces, and both of them be right on the stage. And this is a role that this dude plays. He is a COON in its purest form, purely. And now he's got to find employment. He's got to find employment after being fired from CIA. They say suspended while pending investigation, but the case seems pretty cut and dry. He's been fired for that, but now they know, the whole world knows about why he was fired from Arizona State. So you, Paris Dennard, will not be able to go in there and argue with black people anymore. That's over. Ding dong, you witch, you're dead. You bad old witch, ugly old witch.